Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Bob with Wendy. Are there certain foods you eat that bring back special memories? Maybe certain flavors or aromas or spices that take you back to a time, maybe a holiday meal or a time with relatives or family, friends that was incredibly special in your life. I remember anytime that I have something that's fruity along with milk or cream, I remember grape slushy floats. I remember them because there was a Dairy Queen just a couple blocks from my grandparents' home when I was a child. And when I would go stay with them, I would walk the 2 blocks and get a grape slush with vanilla ice cream, the soft serve ice cream that Dairy Queen has, a grape slushy float. And so anytime I have something that's even similar to that, it kind of brings back that memory. Now, what's interesting about those kind of moments is that it's not so much about the food itself, but rather the memory and the people and the time of that memory that it's set in. I don't remember a single particular grape slushy float. They're all kind of conglomerated into one. But what I do remember is walking out the front door of my grandparents' home and how brave I felt walking those 2 blocks to the Dairy Queen by myself, and how grown up I felt putting my money on the outdoor service window to buy the float. And on the way back, I would see the lamp shining in my grandparents' front window, and how grandma was always there to open the door for me because in truth, she had been watching me the whole time to make sure I was safe. Those memories when we eat a certain food or drink something and we're taken back, it's all about the relationships of our lives, those special moments that we have. And so it's really important when we eat or drink, we try not to scarf it all down because we might miss a connection to a special time in our past, or we might miss developing new memories with family and friends. Jesus shared a very special meal with the disciples. He called them to the upper room, and during the meal, he took bread and he broke it, and he offered it to them and said, "Take and eat. This is my body, which is given for you." And likewise, during the meal, he took a cup of wine and he offered it to them. He said, "Take and drink. This represents my blood of the new covenant, poured out for you and for many for the forgiveness of sins. As often as you drink it, remember me." Now, the interesting thing is that people during that time ate bread and drank wine every single day. Jesus picked the ordinary elements that they would encounter over and over again because he wanted them to be continually reminded of his love and his mercy. Now, we sometimes think that communion is something that should only be taken sparingly so as not to remove the special nature of it. But that's not what Jesus had intended. The special nature of communion comes from the ordinary familiarity of it. Jesus intended that every single time we ate and drank, we would have a special time with him. And so slow down. When you eat and drink, appreciate the food that you are eating. Give thanks for it and think back to any memories it takes you back to, or be intentional about creating new ones. And more than anything, take a moment at each and every meal to remember that Christ gave everything for you, that you are forgiven, and that you are called to live a life in His love. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the food and the drinks that you drink today, and remember God's love for you.